Please welcome Tom Summery. Know that I'm here, and your white privileges are going to save you tonight, okay, guys?
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this like weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules exactly how they are written, and it's
This
working.
is Rebecca DePietro, former WWE diva, Playboy model, and Miss Hawaiian Tropic 2006. Shit, that was a long time ago. You're watching The Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for The Dog and Chicken Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 1066. 6 is for sexy, just like all of you people out there. And speaking of sexy, how you doing, big guy?
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great lead-in. I'm doing all right. Sound like shit still, but hey, it's only been like a month that we've been circulating sickness around my house. So I guess all things considered, pretty good.
That's a good song title. Instead of Down with the Sickness, Circulating the Sickness. Like
Circulating with the sickness.
No, I was thinking more Richard Cheese style.
Come on, you gotta circle with the sickness.
Yeah, there we go.
Motherfucker gotta circle with the sickness. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
So Impromptu Friday show. Obviously didn't do Thirsty Thursday this week. You know, harvest and stuff. You know, people in this country think they all need their fucking food. So Tony and Phil are like tied up all the goddamn time.
That doesn't mean you weren't podcasting last night.
No, I wasn't. I was over on Dad's Worldwide and some other fellow podcasters. That was a good time. That was a good time.
Yeah, I got to see like the first like 30 minutes, and then I had to fucking
Children
do dad stuff. So yeah,
That's
I mean
fair.
Dad's Worldwide, so they should understand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair. We got some good stuff for you tonight. It'll be a shorter show. We're going to prime you up for the weekend. Grab a couple drinks, drinking words down below. And the second I say that, now I can't see them because the scroll is moving so fucking slow.
You got to time that better.
I know. Well, I thought I had it timed out really good. Son of a bitch. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Cenk Uyghur's challenge to Joe Rogan, if you haven't heard about that, which then we're like, celebrity deathmatch. Fuck yeah. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. Everybody hates that guy. Well, he called out Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Dog the Bounty Hunters chasing after some dude. And we got a possible future cannibal story coming up. We don't know. A lot of this is speculation, but we're going to give you the details of the story so far that my brother Lynn had shared with us. And there's a lot of craziness. A lot of it's rumors right now, but if this shit comes out to be true, holy shit, this will be a breaking story.
Yeah, that'd be a big one. I saw you, what was it, Tuesday? I think I saw you Tuesday. You're looking a little less lumberjacky today.
Yeah, a little less lumberjacky. I got my Yanked Up podcast shirt on. Thanks, Chris. It did come in the... He asked me last night if I got it, and I was like, no, dude, I haven't seen it yet. And so he sends me like the shipping confirmation. He's like, you fucking got it. I was like, dude, I haven't checked the mail in like 5 days. I'm like,
well, that would be the first step, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like,
I expect the mailman to put it on me, guy damn it.
Fuck yeah. I expect him to take my shirt off and then put this one on me. Maybe rub me down with some oil.
You better knock and ask for consent.
Yeah.
This is, and we can't forget before we move on. Happy birthday, Phil!
Yes, let's drink to Phil.
Yes, cheers indeed.
Cheers, tink,
clink.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get, Phil? I got him a bottle of wheat whiskey.
Oh, I just put my name on it and said yours is in the mail.
Well, son of a bitch.
No, I grabbed him a bottle of Wyoming whiskey. It's one that I've been interested in. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I've got my bottom shelf of bourbons pretty full. I'll just get it for Phil, and we can test it. And if I like it, I'll get myself one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a win-win. You get to try it before you buy it.
exactly.
Nice. I like that.
Yes.
Let's start with update on Vangirl. So Vangirl, what's her name? I always forget her.
Gabby Petito.
Petito, such a cool name. And her boyfriend Brian Laundrie. It's like
Not a cool name.
Not a cool name. Not a cool name. So you were the one behind this. I shit on it a little bit last time we talked about it because I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
But
Dog the Bounty Hunter's Dog the Bounty Hunter's involved now. So I'm intrigued. I did find one story here I wanted to share because like this is typical Dog the Bounty Hunter type shit. So he's out looking for Brian Laundrie and in all over in Florida. Dog the Bounty Hunter finds fresh campsite in Brian Laundrie search. I'm like, yeah, I bet people have campfires and shit. Doesn't mean it's always gonna be the guy running from the police. So I'm just like, I can picture it eating peanuts, Phil. I can picture Dog the Bounty Hunter just like going crazy on a show and like the dramatic and like them kicking, like, what are you doing to beach? You're kicking sand around. Like, I know you're fucking here, Brandon. Brian, come on out. And there's like no trees. It's just beach and waterfront. You know, It's like, come out. Stop hiding. What are you hiding from? Yeah, this is not gonna be. Is this Dog the Bounty Hunter's like chance to get back into relevancy?
Well, if you're going to have a comeback of any sort, right? What better way to do it than a national news story of finding a guy that allegedly killed his girlfriend? It's captivated the entire nation, right? Like this would be the way to do it. But this guy is what did I say earlier? Like 68? Is that what I said? Or was it lower 60s? I can't
Dog
remember.
The Bounty Hunter? He's old as fuck. 68-year-old. Yep, it says it right here.
And he still looks pretty damn good for his age. So, I mean, honestly,
pictures
what better guy to be out there looking for this guy? And now,
I don't know. He's got some side boob hanging out there.
Hey, man, you just got to put it all out there and not be ashamed of anything. All right, if you got a little side boob, ain't nothing wrong with a little side.
He is pure. He is pure leather. He is no longer skin.
He spent a lot of time in the sun. Let's be honest.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
So the funny thing. Okay, so now I'm looking at this now and. Newsweek, I'm looking at, and there's a story about Dog the Bounty Hunter joining this, and apparently there is somebody did this. Apparently it's not Dog the Bounty Hunter, but he would love to take credit for it. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up real quick. This at first we thought it was him, but now he's just thanking whoever it actually was. This is the news story coming out. This island that Brian Laundrie has apparently escaped to. Dog the Bounty Hunter is getting credit for flying an Aloha Brian Laundrie banner behind an airplane across this island.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, that's brilliant. Like, what a better way to taunt the guy that you're hunting. But apparently he is now saying that is not him. This story from Newsweek says, the search for Brian Laundrie, who vanished shortly before his fiancée Gabby Petito was found dead, remains ongoing. TV star Dog the Bounty Hunter has joined in and is looking for the 23-year-old Floridian, focusing his own search near Fort DeSoto Park. Twitter user shared a photo on social network on September 29th, purportedly showing a plane in the air with a banner reading, Aloha Brian Laundrie, dog. The user claims that Chapman hired the plane to fly the message over Florida. And here you can see it. And that's just brilliant. That's hilarious. This is real. This actually happened. Dog the Bounty Hunter's team has said that neither they nor Chapman have flown any banner over Florida in the search for Laundrie. Speaking to Newsweek via email on Thursday morning, Chapman said, frankly, I wish I had thought of that, but it wasn't our team. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever's behind this banner, I tell you that. It was not immediately clear whether the Aloha Brian Laundrie banner had been flown at all or whether the picture had been created using a photo.
We never thought he was in Hawaii, though, did we?
Well, I didn't believe for a fucking second that he was actually in the swamps of Florida, like he led people
like let's go back to the state that I'm from and go hide with the alligators and people's pet pythons that they let loose.
And that's what I was saying the other night was what a better thing to do than to say, oh, I'm I'm just gonna step out and go navigate the swampland, hope nobody comes looking for me. So they send like 5,000 people out to look for him through the swampland. Meanwhile, he's halfway across the country the other direction. I can't believe they even bothered, because you're not finding somebody in there like that. No.
Right.
And that's the first thing the Dog the Bounty Hunter said is, why the fuck are they doing that? I got my own leads. I'm going to go this way. So, yeah, the search is ongoing. Dog's on the case. So I feel like this is going to get wrapped up pretty quickly now.
Yeah. Let's go with that for sure.
But the other thing about this, I don't know if you saw on TikTok this week, I saw it constantly. Apparently, there's people outside of the laundry's home in Florida with megaphones. Anytime they come or leave their house, these people are just blaring through megaphones. Oh, you helped your son kill that girl, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, it's just constant pressure to these people. Now the neighbors of those two are getting pissed. I saw a TikTok today
Nice.
that one of the neighbors has had enough, and the megaphone dude and his wife or whatever are there. The neighbor is like chasing him. Get the fuck out of my lawn, you son of a! They almost came to blows, from what I could tell. Like, I don't blame them. The neighbors have got
Yeah.
to be pissed at this point too. Justify it or not, I get it. Yeah, if it turns out that this piece of shit killed his girlfriend and his parents aided and abetted him, they're accessories at this point. Fuck them. They deserve this. But you know what? No, the neighbors don't deserve the constant torture.
Yeah, I saw something about how his sister might be involved with hiding him now too. They're questioning her. I don't know details on that, but
He apparently stopped by her house the day he went back to Florida without her.
So yeah, not much there.
No, not much.
How about this? Dog the Bounty Hunter's fucking evidence. Fresh bite. See it? Found a Monster Energy drink can. Bum bum. Yeah, got him. Fucking Brian, where you at? Where you hiding, pussy?
Come on, go with God, dude. Go with God.
He's at this camping area. I bet he registered at the office, like it says too.
Oh my God, what a great lead! I mean, if he doesn't find Brian, he's at least going to find a few Kyles with those empty Monster Energy drinks.
Yep, for sure. Okay, wow. Like, that's his evidence so far. He found a Monster Energy drink can. Brian Laundrie's the only guy in the entire country that drinks the Ultra Gold.
I was going to say, breaking news: Brian Laundrie, fan of Ultra Gold Monster Energy.
Yep.
Well, at least we cracked that case. Thank God. I was curious. I kind of had him pegged for an Ultra Blue guy myself, but apparently he likes the Ultra Gold.
Ain't nothing wrong with Ultra Gold. Don't hate. Don't hate.
No, as long as it's zero sugar.
I still absolutely hate like everything about this story, but the Dog the Bounty Hunter thing does make it better. Like, it does. Objectively, it's way better now. Like, I get to see leather side boob tackling some kid. It's going to be fucking fantastic.
Again, there's nothing wrong with side boob. I don't mind it so much because I feel like that this thing has only scratched the surface. I think the entire she's missing, okay, we found her, she's dead, he's on the run. I think that's nothing. That is nothing. I think with the details that are going to come out of this after they catch his ass, all the details that come after that, that's where shit's going to get interesting. Because whatever led to her death, whatever they did before she died, everything after, I think that's going to be a way better story.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not optimistic. Sorry, I'm trying to share the fucking show here. I thought you were going to talk.
Chicken's so fucking bored by what we're talking about.
No.
Screw it, I'm going to get on Facebook.
I totally forgot to fucking share the show with people before we started. So I was like, oh, Tony's talking. I'll hit the share button real quick. And
that's what I usually do during the intro. I've got like a
I know, me too. I totally
share it all over Twitter and Facebook and everything else I can think of.
I totally botched it. My bad.
But that does remind me, those of you watching, hey, do us a favor. You see that little like button? Hit that little like button. You see this little GIF? This tells you what to do. It should remind you all the time. Like, share this video so other people can see it and they can join in and talk to us too. And of course, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or just follow Big Bucket Empire on Facebook. That'd be this little logo down there. See that? Do that. And of course on YouTube. And hey, if you like Twitch, that piece of shit platform, do it there too. That'd be great. Thanks, guys.
Twitch is a piece of shit platform? No,
yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. Let's get...
And a comment of the night.
You funny.
There it is.
Yeah.
Damn right.
That was probably about the side boob leather. I'm not gonna lie.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into this possibly crazy fucking story that could be coming down the pike.
Yeah.
Let's get into this before we
Weird.
get into our celebrity death matches coming up here.
Yes.
Let's pull it up here. So, mother of missing woman Cassidy Rainwater, also victim of mysterious disappearance. I picked this story on purpose because I get to tell two stories here that are fact-based, and then we'll get into some of the rumors and speculation of these guys.
Okay.
So this is in Dallas County, Missouri. Mysteries surrounding the disappearance of Cassidy Rainwater are gaining momentum online as little details have been released since two men were arrested late last week, accused of kidnapping the 33-year-old woman. The Dallas County Sheriff's Office has yet to give more details about Cassidy Rainwater's whereabouts. Cassidy Rainwater was last seen mid-July. She was reported missing by a relative on August 25th. A probable cause statement says that on September 16th, FBI in Kansas City received an anonymous tip that Rainwater was being held in a cage on a property off Moon Valley Road near Lebanon in Dallas County, Missouri. Court documents say two men were living on the property, James Phelps and Timothy Norton. Both were soon charged with felony kidnapping, accused of holding Rainwater against her will. The authorities determined Phelps was the last person to have been in contact with Rainwater while both were on his property. Phelps told investigators she had been staying with him until she got back on her feet. The probable cause statement says James told deputies that a month prior, Rainwater had left his property in the middle of the night, met at a car at the end of the driveway, and he hadn't seen her since. So James was taken into custody on the 16th, and his cell phone was seized as evidence. Court documents say the phone contains 7 photos of Miss Rainwater in partially nude state being held in a cage in his residence. Phelps and Norton are currently in jail and are due back on October 5th. So next week, hopefully get a little bit of an update. Little else is known what else was found on Phelps' property. However, Ozarks First has found more ties to the victim in Laclede County. Cassidy Rainwater's mother, Tracy Wawasak. Well, anyway, she went missing in 2007. Wawasak, fucking what kind of shitty last name is that?
Are you sure this story's true?
Who marries a guy named Wawasak? That guy.
You got to take that into consideration.
He must Wawasak. Anyway. So in 2007, her mom's remains were found scattered in a field nearby that Lebanon, Missouri as well. It was unusual. Some of the statements made by people that will have to go on with the new evidence we have. There's a lot. See where that leads us. So anyway, they're saying there's no link. There's no suspicion between the two. But mom goes missing in 2007. They find her remains a year later out in the field in Lebanon, Missouri. Now the daughter got pictures of her locked in a cage in this guy's home. Everybody's assuming the worst, that he's probably killed her.
These stories don't usually go well at the end. Yeah.
So the local rumor mill from one of our field reporters in the mid southern Missouri area, they're saying that there's evidence that they did horrible things to her body, first off, but then that there's potentially 18 unsolved murders that may be connected to these two guys that they arrested. Potentially 18 different murders linked to these two guys.
Oh,
now, granted, this is rumor mill, but this could be the craziest. Like, if any of it's true, we know how those Facebook rumors go. We know how that shit rolls. But if any of that's true, and say it's 5 or 2, it's still going to be a huge fucking story. So keep your eye out for more coming out of this case. It said October 5th is the next hearing. Cassidy Rainwater. There's already a whole bunch of videos on YouTube talking about like this case and what's going on down there, and some of the rumors that they have locally. But this will be one I keep an eye out for, and having my Google alerts or whatever the hell those things are.
Yeah, this is another one of those stories that's going to start popping off real fucking soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like 18 potential people. Holy shit. I know people were bored last year during COVID, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're
There's
like
jobs available now, people. Go back to
I know,
work.
right? Go to work. You ain't got to
Yeah.
be killing everybody all the damn time.
No.
Shit. It was pretty crazy though. These guys, let me see if I can find their mug shots because these guys look like they kind of look like serial killers. Like it's like white kids in Nebraska and Iowa all look like school shooters. These kids definitely look like allegedly. Let me pull it up here. Somebody's gonna be like, that looks like my dad. Your dad
Whoa.
looks like a serial killer. Okay.
Good God.
Yeah.
Look at that bald head and beautiful ponytail. Holy
That's gonna be
shit.
me and you in like 20 years. You know that, right?
I don't think I could pull off a ponytail.
You can be the bald. Oh yeah, the ponytail.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm gonna be the bald one. Let's
I can do the
not go there.
ponytail and a mullet all at once. Like
Yeah, okay.
I could
get
be the
that.
guy on the right.
So I just got to be the Hulk Hogan looking motherfucker without the
Yeah.
ponytail. All
I
right.
gotta lose all my teeth.
All right. Well, hey, dibs. I'm already. Come on. You're taking all my fucking the things that I'm good at away from me. Balding, losing teeth.
You never
Come
let
on.
me have any of the fun.
It's my shtick, man. Quit stepping on my shtick.
There's a picture of Cassidy Rainwater, and then there's the suspects. This is just another short story about it. Nothing new on that one. So yeah, that's one to watch out for. That's that one could get fucking wild and crazy, or it could go nowhere. I guess we're gonna have to just wait and see.
I'm guessing it's going to go somewhere, and it's usually not good. So I'm not. I'm hopeful that it doesn't go anywhere crazy. But if any of the rumors that we've seen allegedly could be true, woof. Yeah, it's pretty grisly and gruesome. I'm not looking forward to that one coming to fruition. I'll be honest, but we will pee on the pulse of it.
Did you say reporter? Did you say pee on the pole?
You pee on the pole.
I could have swore you said pee on the pole of it, and I'm like,
we'll be on the pulse.
Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck are you talking
Finger
about?
on the pulse.
Oh,
this story with our field reporter down in Missoula.
All right.
I'm
gonna pee on your pole.
Pee on your pole.
That sounds so bad.
It was meant to.
Out of context.
No, it was in context.
Totally. All right. We ready to get into Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm excited.
Okay.
This will be great. We haven't done this for a while.
No, we haven't. So let's start with the lesser of the two. Is obviously going to be MGK. Because who gives a shit about
there's
this guy?
3. I gave you a third one. Did you miss it?
I can go back and check. Hold on.
I figured since we already talked about the story, I should probably put together a tale of the tape of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh shit!
Well,
that one's topical. I suppose we can.
I mean, I'm just saying it's in there. We got to tell the tape of that if we wanted to touch on that.
All right. Let me pull that one up. I must have missed that.
I worked really hard on these.
Yeah, give it up to Tony tonight for all the graphics that I choose not to look at before we start the show.
You would think that you would want to take a little preview with some of these. What I'm known for making, you would think you'd preview these.
Yeah, that's true. I probably should. You didn't send me anything bad, did you?
No, not today.
Okay. All right. On the left, we have leather side boob, Dog the Bounty Hunter, age 68, height 5'7", weighing in at 200 pounds. He's going up against Brian Laundrie, age. Is he 23 or is he 32?
Did we ever 23. I have not been able to verify anything other than he is 23. Whole him being in his late 30s was complete and utter horse shit. He is in his early
age
20s.
Unknown, height 5'8", weighing in at 155 pounds, soaking in his girlfriend's blood.
Yes, he's quite the intimidating looking fellow, isn't he? I mean, comparatively speaking, you really gotta like this guy's chances.
He's probably gonna run faster.
He's got a whole inch on Dog in height. He's got 43 years younger. I mean, that's got to work in his advantage.
All he's got to do is wait.
Yeah, Dog's got 50 pounds on the guy. So, well, we know he can probably beat up a girl, allegedly. So I guess he's got that going for him. But I think just on an experience level, yeah, Dog is going to wipe the floor with this
I
fucking.
was say how many wives has Dog beaten?
Oh, all of them.
Yeah,
Some of them
they
consensual.
all got that leather strap. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Giggity.
absolutely.
Giggity.
Yeah, I got to go with Dog on this one. While wearing the shades, probably doesn't even take them off.
No, probably not. Oh
No.
my god.
Why would you?
No.
Not when they look that good.
I need some of those shades.
And in terms of hair, Dog's still at 68, kicking the shit out of this asshole Brian Landry. My God. They just look at those locks. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I might be a little jealous too. But,
You might be. Just to have
okay, I
some
am.
hair.
It's a beautiful giant golden mullet. All
What's
right.
a fucking hair,
gorgeous.
man?
It's gorgeous.
You're
Fucking
gorgeous.
Brian
It's
Landry.
okay. All right. So yeah, unanimous. Dog's gonna win this one. Dog's
Absolutely.
gonna crush him. He's got to find
Yeah.
him first, though. He's got to find him.
Well, yeah, that he is probably a better hide and seek player than Dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
Dog's a
Brian
pretty good
Laundry,
seeker.
23 years old, champion hide and seek master.
Yeah, so far. But if you're gonna have anybody seeking you, it's got
He
to.
drinks the pure gold Monster Energy drinks. We know that now.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might have to rethink this. I mean, this is a game of hide and seek, and if Dog seeks him, he's gonna have to put up with Brian Laundry all hopped up on Ultra Gold Monster Energy. Ooh, nah, it's still not gonna be close.
The only man brave enough in this country to kill his girlfriend allegedly and drink Ultra Gold. Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's got to take on the Dog. All right,
the dog, the big bad dog.
Go with Christ. Want to smoke?
Go with Christ. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Bear base this guy. Bear base this guy.
Oh God, I didn't realize how small Corey Taylor is.
Yeah, he's not a large man.
No.
It's the stage persona.
Yeah, I guess
obviously.
so. That'll lead us into Machine Gun Kelly. Not many people know who the fuck he is, nor care, and if they do, they still wonder why is he a fucking thing. Machine Gun Kelly was booed and flipped off during his performance at the Louder Than Life festival.
The what?
Louder Than Life festival.
All right, now this is this? I assume this is one with two stages because the way I understood this whole beef was because they had more fans on one stage than Machine Gun Kelly's. Am I understanding that correctly?
Something like that. Let's see. It's got the whole story here. So backstory to this celebrity death match between MGK and Corey Taylor. Machine Gun Kelly has certainly had, oh God, it's just a bunch of nonsense and accolades. With that being said, also endured a fair share of controversial moments in 2021. There was seemingly nothing in particular that MGK did during the performance to upset fans, but seeing that the festival is one filled with rockers, this moment could have to do with MGK and Slipknot's Corey Taylor's growing beef, which began when Taylor expressed his distaste for MGK. So this started with Corey Taylor. All right. Corey Taylor said, "I hate everything. I hate all new rock for the most part. Based. I hate the artists who failed in one genre and decided to go to rock. And I think he knows. I think he knows who he is. But that's another story. Oh, ooh, that was yeah. You sucked at your own fucking genre,
well, yeah.
So you had to like move to mine. Yeah, fair. MGK shot back and mocked Corey during Riot Festival performance. Hey, you want to know what I'm really happy I'm not doing? Being 50 years old and wearing a fucking weird mask on a fucking stage. MGK later added that Taylor delivered a verse for his Tickets to My Downfall album, but it was left off because it was fucking terrible. Okay.
Okay.
Taylor then returned to deny the singer's claim, and he had provided evidence to prove MGK was wrong. He shared a pair of screenshots that captured the conversation between Barker and Taylor, in which the former says He and MGK loved the song, which turned out to be Can't Look Back, and proposed a few changes to improve the record. In response, Taylor politely stepped away from the collaboration, noting that he felt like he wasn't the right guy for the track. So they were going to do a collaboration apparently at some point, and yeah, that's where that kind of broke apart. And Corey kind of took a little slide. Didn't say anything too bad, but kind of took a little slide of like, yeah, I'm not cool with this guy. And now MGK goes off
because he's a douchebag.
Yeah, because he can't shut his fucking mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what he's known for. He's never been known for shutting his mouth. Speaking of that, my favorite meme so far of this has been MGK says guy who wears mask in his 50s is stupid. Meanwhile, MGK has tattooed black tongue or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, that thing.
Christ. Yeah, masks come off. That, I'm guessing, doesn't. You fucking dumbass. And we said MGK like 20 times. Damn it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we did. Drinks. Lots of drinks. You want to read the tail of the tape?
Yes. So we've got Corey Taylor, badass from Slipknot there on the right, age 47. Only 5'7". So me and this fucking guy are like the same height.
He's a short motherfucker.
Well, fuck you too. But yes, me and Corey Taylor are like the same height. And
you're a short motherfucker.
Well, fuck you too. Apparently I've got like 50 pounds on him, though. He's clocking in at 150. I mean, if that is accurate, wow. Good for him keeping in shape at 47.
He's just a little guy.
All right, now fuck you.
No, 150 pounds. He's got to be a little guy.
It's hard to tell through the overalls there, but yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He's got 15 pounds of mask on.
Meanwhile, this fuck on the left, Jesus, 31 years old, height of 6'3", weighing in at 165 pounds of basically just skin and bone and tattoo at this point.
I was going to say, bring him down to 5'7", and he would weigh like 120 pounds.
If that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 15 of these pounds are probably tattoos and piercings.
Yeah, it's all the ink.
I'm sorry, but like I'm guessing the reach would probably go in this dumb fuck's advantage because obviously he's much taller, but
I don't know. God. Bitch slaps don't really take that far. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say. This fucking guy is just the least intimidating looking motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Is Corey Taylor really 47?
Oh, he's gotta be. We were listening to that 20 years ago in high school. So yeah, it was like probably what 30 something when we were listening to him.
God.
20 something. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Almost 30 when we started listening to the guy. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to make us feel even older. Thanks. No, this isn't the first time we've looked at fucking Kelly's dumbass. He had the beef with Eminem, and we all
he had the daddy issues. He had the daddy issues with Eminem. That's what that was.
I wish you were my dad, so I
looked up to you, and you didn't let me do the stuff with you.
Yeah, now the guy is like doing pop rap. I think I don't even know at this point. He's dressing like a woman half the time, which, hey, if that's your thing, go for it. I don't really care, but
and then he's got an anarchy tattoo on his fucking stomach. I'm sure. There's nothing that screams anarchist more than this establishment bitch. Like,
this fucking guy is just worthless. He lost the Eminem feud pretty spectacularly.
Yeah, it was awful.
I had a response diss track ready to go, and then I was like, oh, he called me a mumble rapper, so I just put it back. I'm like, I won. I totally won. I'm just gonna shuffle off now and hope nobody remembers this in like a year. Now he's battling Corey Taylor. Well, guess what? Corey Taylor would whoop your fucking ass, you chode. This guy sucks. This guy will always suck. I'll give him credit. If he tries to rap, he can fucking rap. He can spit out a verse. I doubt he wrote them himself, but he can spit out rap. He can do that.
He can mumble it.
And now I'm wondering, actually, now that I think about it, that black tongue, he's been dating Megan Fox. Maybe that's not a tattoo. Maybe
a cancer.
Maybe that's just Maybe that's just from eating Megan Fox for dinner. I don't know.
Maybe. All
She's
right.
one
How
of
do you
the
see this?
dumbest hot people in the fucking world, and
Yeah.
she looks like one of those people that would taste like 3-day-old trash. Especially now that she's walking around with this dipshit at the red carpet, going, "Oh, he's my daddy."
I loved it
Gross.
when Conor
Gross.
McGregor just like lunged at him at the fucking whatever award show they went to, and it wasn't even provoked. He didn't even do anything. Like Conor McGregor was just like, "Oh, fuck him up for no fucking reason."
That's
Fucking
fine.
MGK runs away, and his security guards, everybody are chasing after him. He's like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah.
Like,
And you know what
like,
everybody's gonna be like? Yeah, you know what? He probably had that coming.
yeah, fuck him, just fuck him up. I was
fuck him.
I was hoping there would be some beef. I'm like, fuck yeah, do it. Like,
yeah.
I would love to see Conor McGregor beat the fuck out of that dude.
If the Paul brothers off of YouTube can go and box, why
No,
can't
he probably thought he was a Paul brother because he looks just as douchey. Be like, is there a third Paul brother that likes dressing like a girl and have tattoos?
Yeah.
Like, is that what we're doing here?
This is their cousin Kelly Paul.
Kelly Paul. That's a good name for him. Yeah, Kelly Paul. I like it.
So is there any doubt who wins this fight?
How do you think it goes down? I think MGK comes in and starts crying that Eminem never liked him, and why do all the 50-year-old superstars in the music industry really hate me and never give me a chance? And then Corey Taylor just puts on the mask, grabs a guitar, and just like smacks him over the head and breaks it, and then takes the stem of the guitar and stabs him through the fucking heart.
Okay, no, that I was gonna say,
let's get it out.
I was going to say MGK probably tries to establish a reach advantage early on, but no, I like
grabbing his balls.
Well, okay, yeah, you got a point. Let's go with your scenario, Corey Taylor by guitar stabbing.
I like it. I like it a lot. It'd be really fun. It'd be really fun to watch. All right. And for your main event tonight, let's get the backstory out on this one. Now I got to find the original tweet that started it all. Here we go. There it is. Now I gotta find the goddamn share screen. Here we go. Even if you don't like Twitter, this is what it's good for.
I don't.
I know nobody does, but it's good for something.
Is it?
All right. So this Mr. M guy says, I'll make $1,000 donation to your trash network or your charity of choice to see you call Joe Rogan, who is not only the most successful podcaster in history, but also a black belt in mixed martial arts. It's actually black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and I think Taekwondo or something. Call him a loser to his face.
Yeah.
Uger response, deal. Easiest $1,000 I ever made. You think he's going to assault me? Sure, whatever. That's incredibly dumb, but also wouldn't work. I'm much larger than Joe and would have fought and I've fought my whole life. I'd end him. Grown-ups don't do that. Well, grown-ups also don't talk like this. I'll send you the P.O. box to send check to later.
I'm much larger than Joe, and I fought my whole life. I'd end him.
So
where does this motherfucker get the balls to say that about Joe fucking Rogan?
I just everything Chink ever says from now on, I'm just gonna be like, but grown-ups don't do that.
From now on,
I'm just gonna reply to him on everything, but grown-ups don't do that.
Till you get banned tomorrow.
This reminds me, like, we all know a few guys that we went to high school with that never fought, that never like actually had to put fists up and fight for anything.
Yeah.
They were, fucking breastfed until they were fucking 15 years old, had all the money in the world handed to them. They never had to really fucking do anything to survive.
Yeah.
That today say shit like this. That's fucking Shank. Shank's one of those fucking douchebags that when they go, bro, I'm fuck bigger than you. I fought my whole life. I'll fuck you up. Be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, where in the fuck are you been? Like,
randos on Twitter?
You've been at home for 36 years in your mom's basement. Like, fuck you. Like, yeah.
And can we just get it out there? This guy wins the award forever for worst fucking name ever.
Yeah.
It's the worst, and the spelling doesn't even make sense. I hate it.
And then a show, the Young Turks. He starts to show the Young Turks, which is actually an Armenian genocide.
Yeah.
Like,
but we don't cancel him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What
we
a
won't cancel
fucking,
this asshole.
This guy's a moron of epic proportions. Epic proportions.
Worthless fuck. But yeah, the balls to say, I'm much larger than Joe, I'd end him. Why don't you pull up the tail of the tape if you get a chance, and we'll fucking compare those goddamn numbers.
Let's go see if I could find my tweet. I don't know. I offered to no, not on my computer. It is on my phone for some reason, but
yeah, here you go. I'm much larger than Joe. 5'9". You read that. 5'9". He's 2 inches taller than Joe Rogan.
That's hilarious. What a fucking tool.
And here's the
thing. What a
tool. He's been on Joe's show, so he knows this.
Yeah. I'm hoping Joe's regretting that now.
Oh, you know he is. I can't wait to hear Joe's response to this. It's going to be hilarious.
All right, here we go. Here's the tail of the tape. Coming in at age 51 years old at 5'9". Yes, they stack shit. They stack shit that high. Yes. And 170 pounds of it, no less. He weighs way more than 170 pounds.
Yeah, that is a bullshit.
That fat fucking blob of a man is definitely like 220.
Yeah, when I saw that, when I started Googling the information on these guys, there's no fucking way. But I'm going to put it because that's hilarious. Jeez. Joe Rogan's a lean, mean cut, 5'8", 190-pound monster of a man.
He's over 200. Yeah. So that one's.
But you know, he get down to 190 for fighting shape.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rogan coming in at age 54, height 5'8". So only 1 inch shorter, 190 pounds, and a 72-inch reach. Which I don't know, for 5'8", that ain't bad.
No, nothing to sneeze at.
There's guys that are 6'1" that have a 70-inch reach. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Meanwhile, Chunk Unger over there is Chunk Unger, like 55-inch reach and realistically 230 pounds.
Chunk Unger, I fucking love that.
Balls on this guy to say that. Here's the beauty of it. I looked it up. The numbers. Joe Rogan has like 200 million monthly subscribers. Meanwhile, Chunk over there's got like 27,000 paid subscribers. Suck my ass.
So the Young Turks, like this is the ultimate like horrible sellout story. So when the Young Turks started their news channel, they really had good ideas in mind. They started, we're going through a whole independent push, and then they really sold out around I'm trying to remember what year it was, but they got picked up by like YouTube TV as a premiere channel now. What was that? I don't see Rogan beating a guy who fucks horses though. Right. So like Cenk Uygur, like he sold out to get his channel on anywhere that it could. Yeah. So like there's weird platforms that just come with the Young Turks for free on it now. And you're like, what? Like, why in the fuck does YouTube TV have the Young Turks as the top channel when I fucking log in?
Exactly.
I'm like, that's fucking gross. That's super weird. But then he like after he sells out, now like he just say whatever the fuck he wants. Like he's had the likes of like Jimmy Dore used to work for him, fucking all kinds of like these big name either comedians or current podcasters, and they all fucking hate him now. Almost all of them just like, no, Cenk was a terrible boss. He was horrible to work for. The dude lies through his fucking teeth. That's why I like Jimmy Dore so much, is like he pulls up like old clips of stupid shit Cenk Uygur said. Yeah. Like about fucking horses, about his sexual harassment towards other people, about raping people, like horrible stuff that he has said on a live news show that have like no business being talked about at all ever. It's like it'd be a conversation me and Tony would have after a half a bottle of scotch.
Yes.
And it's just the two of us. Nobody in the world needs to hear that conversation. That's between me and Tony and the bottle of scotch. I know you're like,
oh, sorry.
It's only a 4-hour drive. We can do this. The bottle of scotch is going, no, help me.
I'll meet you halfway at the boats. We can put some money
Hey,
down
there
on this
you
fucking
go.
fight.
Yeah, that'd be fucking fantastic. How do you see this one going, champ?
Oh my god. There's nothing about this fight that would be even remotely close. Oh my god. The balls on this guy. I would end him. I'm so much bigger than him. You've got 3 years younger advantage on him. You're 1 inch taller than him, and you've probably got like 30, 40 pounds on him. Let's be fucking honest. That's it. Joe Rogan is a fucking monster. He is a monster. That man is a buzzsaw. That guy works out like 3, 4 hours a fucking day and puts in basically anything that can improve your health into his body basically on the hour. That man will live to be 200 fucking years old and still look like he does today. That man is a monster, has been literally kicking ass and fighting his entire fucking life. Would tear this piece of shit limb from limb without even breaking a sweat. Chunk would be asking for a cheeseburger 5 minutes into the fucking entrances. Now, that piece of shit had the balls to say this, and I am so glad that the media is going to rip the honest media is going to rip him apart.
According to Jake Yeager, this guy could beat the fuck out of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
These are the moments I love Twitter.
Yeah, all right. Twitter is good for the troll. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
God. I couldn't believe that was real. Oh my god. I saw that and then I saw your reply to him. And then you started talking about, oh my god, this is great. The balls on this guy. Literally
Oh
one
my
of the
God.
most meanest monster
This is
motherfuckers
like
of
one
the
of the
world.
dumbest things he's ever said, and he says a lot of dumb shit.
That's what I mean. That was my response was this is the new stupidest thing you've ever said, and picking from all the stupid shit that you've said over the years, that's saying something. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna find our response real quick because yours was good. God damn, what an idiot!
You can follow me at Bark and Cluck, so like dogs bark and chickens cluck. So it's at Bark and Cluck on Twitter. And then Tony, you're Revres
Yes,
Pod.
and RevRespod, RevWrespod. Yeah, yours was I'd pay to see Joe Rogan beat the shit out of Chuck Huger, and my
Chunk Uger.
Oh, it's always going to be Chunk. Fuck Chunk. And I said, replying to Bark and Cluck at Joe Rogan and Chunk Uger, hey, Bellator MMA, where you at?
I saw somebody else posted. Yeah, watch out. Those Bellator judges would give it to Chink.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're totally shitting on him already.
Oh, that's true. Bellator would not be kind. I'll give you that. That's a good point. Yeah, and I said literally the stupidest thing you've ever said, which is incredible considering all the ridiculously stupid things you've said over the years. Rogan wouldn't even break a sweat making you cry. And no lies detected. Sorry. No, Joe Rogan would literally murder this man without breaking a sweat.
Yep.
Barehanded.
We should have done one with Howard Stern because Howard Stern's been talking shit on Rogan too.
Oh god, that's even less of a fucking challenge. Howard Stern's got to weigh what at this point? 110 pounds tops.
I don't know. He told Joe Rogan on his show. He says, "We don't want you here," and nobody heard it. And nobody heard it because nobody listens to this fucking douchebag anymore. Remember when he used to be the fucking edgy, cool guy to listen to?
Well, he moved to Sirius, and that was when he stopped being the shock jock.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah. Well, you became a corporate sellout. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand. You get older, your persona changes, but that was what made it
rough.
And going to satellite radio and just completely dropping the entire, okay, I'm unhinged, uncentered, I'm raw, I'm uncut, unfiltered. Well, now I'm just kind of me. Oh, all right. That's not interesting anymore. He did write a book. I haven't read it yet. I did buy it because it was just a list of like celebrities that he's like interviewed, talked to over the years, and like the stories that he's got between them. Like that actually might be interesting because a lot of that's going to come from when he was actually still interesting to listen to. So that'll be interesting. But no, the Howard Stern of today of 2021, who's got to weigh like 110 pounds soaking wet. He's probably 6 foot tall. Not that this guy's ever been fucking bulky by any means, but Jesus, Joe
Right.
Rogan would snap him like a fucking popsicle stick.
Probably just
I don't
needs
want Joe
to
Rogan.
at this point.
You know, no, give me a break. If Howard Stern had the chance to have Joe Rogan on his podcast, he would jump at that and literally
yeah.
suck Joe's cock live on air.
It would. Yeah.
No fucking way. Yeah, nobody heard him say it, so it doesn't mean anything. Exactly.
That's
What a joke.
Nobody heard it because nobody watches. Because nobody fucking
No,
cares.
everybody was too busy
He's
listening
a
to
fucking
the Joe Rogan
he's a,
experience.
Yeah, he's a relic of a fucking dead medium. And well, actually, he's a relic of a dead medium, but he went on an even deader medium that never fucking actually came to life when he joined it. Like the Sirius XM radio, like I know some people were like diehard fucking junkies for it and loved it. There's a reason that when you like every time I like get a new car or anything, and they're like, hey, you get a free year of Sirius satellite radio. I'm like, how do they make any money on that? That's weird. And then that year expires and they're like, here, sign up for another year. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying for this. Like I've had, Phil says this all the time. When you have something for free for so long, why the fuck would you ever want to pay for it? So they're like, hey, $50 and you can re-up. And I'm like, no. And then you get a letter in the mail and they're like, 6 months for $5. And you're like, what? How are you making money? How is this a thing? Why are cars installing fucking Sirius satellite radio in them at all anymore? Who has it? Like, I don't get, like, after it expires, I don't fucking re-up on that shit. I don't, when I had it, I didn't listen to it ever at all. Like, I listened to some of the comedy channels, and then I was like, they just started playing the same shit over and over again. I was like, well, I've heard that bit like 6 fucking times now. So now I need new material to listen to. So I listen to podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right though. But you got to look at YouTube and how before YouTube Premium was a thing, before YouTube TV, music were a thing. How were they making money? Just basically off of advertisements alone. And I assume that that's how Sirius and XM did it as well. And they probably got a huge chunk of change from having it be automatically installed in new vehicles. So I'm sure they were making plenty of money. Because
they probably
how many
have contracts
people
with car dealers. Yeah.
Yeah. And how many people did just go, well, I've had it. I'd hate to be without it. So yeah, I'll take the $50. Great. Yep. Nobody actually canceled. So yeah, I'm sure they did make a good chunk of change. But you're right. I can't believe it sustained the way that it did based off of the way it was introduced to the public. But back to Howard Stern.
I think we said Young Turks like 6 times.
Yeah, we did.
And by the way, cannibals was a word on there because that's part of the story that Missouri, like 2 dudes, supposedly they were cannibals. So that's 2 more.
All right.
Just had to make sure.
I can't shit on Stern a lot though, because if you
I fucking hate him.
I've
never really thought he was good.
I enjoyed him. I did. I enjoyed him when he was the shock jock.
He was never funny. He had good guests.
When you watch it, was it on E? I think it was on E, right? They'd show his radio program, but they'd show the video on the TV channel E.
I didn't have cable as a kid, then maybe that's why I didn't like him.
That's what did it, because I didn't listen to him on the radio, but me and my cousin Mike would always fucking record the channel E, I think it was, late at night, and they had it was a TV show based off of his radio show, and you got to actually see, and that was actually good. It was the visual presentation with the radio that actually made him as popular as he was outside of New York City. Without that TV show, he wouldn't have blown up the way that he did, because a lot of the stuff that he was saying, when you added the visual with it, it really made a big difference on how you perceived his show. I do specifically remember a lot of different episodes. Like Artie Lang was a frequent guest on there. He was always awesome. Norm Macdonald was on there a lot. All those New York-based comedians were great on there. But
Bill Clinton killed a guy.
Allegedly. But if you watch one of those old episodes of Stern, the TV show now, you watch that and then you look at like what we're doing. It's the exact same thing. Like he, like it or not, paved the way for the idea and the entire basis of presenting a podcast, a live streaming version of that. Because without that TV show,
I mean,
it wouldn't be the same today.
There was already a few other people doing it, but yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He mainstreamed it though.
He was the edgelord that could get us close to mainstream at the time.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, it was taboo to watch him, but
Yeah.
he was still on TV after dark. So
And it worked, and it got ratings.
He's
And
just
I really like
just
the movie
pissed because
Private
Rogan
Parts.
got $100 million fucking
Well,
deal. And, yeah, he's
Rogan
like,
was having
Sirius
honest
XM, I only
conversations.
got 2 million.
Rogan had honest conversations and
Yeah.
interesting guests, and not just guy who farts into the microphone on command and talking about big titties. I mean, not that we don't love that stuff, but yeah.
I do got one final farewell segment for us here. We all love us some libs at TikTok, right?
I do have one story though, if you want me to show it.
You
real
can
quick.
if you want, yeah.
All right. I just found this while we were getting ready, so I don't know a lot about it. So those always go super well and never suck. 40% of people would have sex with a robot, study exclaims. A survey of 1,200 people offers some intriguing and frankly sorrowful conclusions about the future. And here you
And
can
that's
see,
awful. That's awful presumptuous to be a sorrowful conclusion,
right? Yeah. I don't like the tone of this article already.
Yeah.
This is coming from ZDNet, so take that with what you will. I'm the caption of this. I'm
Why
sorry,
is he wearing a
really
cape?
not my type. I don't know. I was wondering that
Yeah,
too.
it's
I'm
not
like,
my type. That is kind of funny.
you never know until you've tried it. That's how so many times I've been talked into doing things I felt sure I wouldn't enjoy. I was wrong about 40% of the time. This is an estimate I've pulled from figments of my imagination, though I feel sure I've been enticed into this approximation by a new study that lay down across my screen and whispered sweet somethings, emerging from the enterprise of chatbot Titio slogan. A better way to communicate with customers. This study of more than 1,200 people offered a fascinating view of the future, or more precisely, a fascinating view of other people's view of the future. Some of it feels depressingly familiar. 69% perfect of college grads worry that AI
Okay,
will
did
take
they work together on that?
I hope.
Did they work together on that?
I hope.
Like,
That felt
yeah, that's got to be a
baited.
troll.
Yeah, gotta be. 69% of college grads worry that AI will take their jobs or make them irrelevant. Yes, it's automation. We've talked about this many a time. Of course it will. Especially those lower entry jobs that nobody fucking wants right now.
Already irrelevant. So
yeah, maybe take those jobs that are available because they might not be available in 5 fucking years. People, get the fuck back out there and work. Continuing, if AI was truly intelligent, wiser heads would insist it really isn't. It would immediately replace those jobs with something better. Okay, so this just goes on and a bunch of self-serving horse shit. Majority of these fine human subjects were happy to have AI take over traffic control. Okay, now we're just being even worse. Oddly, however, many don't seem to mind if the robots are abused. Oh, now we're talking about robot abuse. 32% said,
Daddy.
"Oh, please, let's not worry about robot rights." Wait, hold it, 32? What are the rest thinking? What is this shit? Again, this is ZDNet.com.
Alphabet communities are going to add an R for robot pretty soon.
Oh, this is great.
Protect robot rights.
Yeah, I'd like to draw a deep, meaningful conclusion from this study. Suggests perhaps our time as a reproductive species may be coming to a close, or perhaps that too much technology has already been added to the human brain, making it beyond repair. I'm not that deep, however. Instead, let me suggest that perhaps one of the jobs that'll be ascendant in the near future will be a sex bot maintenance engineer. Those pleasure-giving robots will surely be too exhausted to fix themselves.
He's like fantasizing about cleaning cum out of a robot, isn't he? Who wrote this piece of shit article?
Oh my god, this is great.
This is awful.
Holy shit, how do you pronounce this?
I'm not that deep, though.
Chris?
You're not that deep yet until that robot gets in you.
Chris Matty Sizik? MATYSZCZYK. That can't
Is that
be
a fat
real.
bald dude with no with glasses?
With glasses. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks like he just used.
Yeah, he looks like a guy that would clean cum out of a sex robot.
That's fair. I mean, he's kind of upset that he's not going to get that opportunity. It would be remiss not to add that there's a certain skew here. A hearty 48% of men in this survey were prepared to have sex with a robot. However, the women, not quite so much.
Yeah. He's an incel no matter what. He's like, I can't believe these men would have sex with anything. Oh my God. Even a willing robot that could probably outperform anything that any man could ever be with. But no, I'm going to be an incel to my death.
That's what he's
I
more
won't even
concerned
beat
about.
my own meat.
Well, that's what his problem is. He's like, God damn it. The line of people willing to fuck me just got shorter. And I've got to climb my fucking way up the ladder higher over top of robots to get somebody who's willing to fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man.
God, I love these stories. And the writers are always such pompous pricks about it.
Oh, that
That's
was
my favorite
was
part.
pretty bad. Yeah. That guy really hates himself. That was fucking almost feel
Not
bad
enough
for
to
him.
fuck a robot, apparently.
Yeah. Almost feel bad for him, but not.
No, you don't.
All right. More cringe.
Yes.
Libs of TikTok. This was actually really funny. I enjoyed this a lot. They just posted this one today. We'll give a listen here. Some lady gets all upset and Karen-y with them.
So I just found out about this Twitter account called Libs of TikTok. Their whole gig is coming over here to TikTok, screen recording stuff, and then posting it on Twitter and making fun of people. Most of their content, the majority of their content, is like making fun of kids, which is really, really sad. I mean, if that's how you get your kicks, is making fun of children.
Don't fucking
live a really sad
don't
life.
kink shame
And
me,
making fun
lady.
of, like the way which they're not really in a place to talk about that. Anyway, they're also going after like really big content creators and just like sending people over here en masse to report them and getting their stuff taken down. If you've had stuff taken down, you might go look for your own stuff on their site and see if they are sending people over here to mass report you. Anyway, two can play this game because it turns out that Twitter now has a reporting system for harassment and bullying. So I encourage you to go over to Twitter if you have an account and have a look.
So,
Karen,
one,
go get him.
I've followed Libs of TikTok for a long time. I've never once seen them say to go and report videos. They posted videos of like teachers showing like weird shit that they're doing in classrooms, and people saw it and people spoke out and acted against. Like teachers have been fired for like doing some weird Marxist shit in school. And like the investigations turned out sometimes they were like fucking legit problems, and these people should not be teaching children, whether it was a political or religious belief, whatever the fuck it was. Like they're calling some really good stuff out. Like I think this is, yeah, it's funny sometimes. Yeah, she's right. Sometimes they do make fun of kids, some really confused kids.
It's TikTok.
But sometimes they're calling out good things too, of like what you need to like keep an eye out for.
Sure.
But I've never seen them actually say, hey, go get this person's shit removed. So they reply, I love how she accuses me of doing something I've never done and then does the exact same thing.
Say. Turnabout's fair play, I guess. But my God, yeah, she bitched about it and then suggested, hey, go fuck him up.
So here's part two.
Twitter account expressly. So apparently the Libs of TikTok account, which is expressly created to harass and bully creators on TikTok, Twitter account expressly created to harass and bully creators on TikTok, can't handle somebody outing their hatred.
She has prepared this speech.
So they can dish it out.
Oh, yeah.
They can't take it. Even
She sucks
a
at
little
this.
bit of it.
Yeah, it's not even that good.
And this is my third CGV. My other
feels like a
community guidelines violations were, all but one of them were duets.
Oh,
Content taken down for other people.
I'm such a hard ass.
Not my own. So, cheers. I guess I do.
cheers.
After all.
After all.
Oh, so maybe I'm not going to say stupid shit on TikTok about big
what
accounts
was-
on Twitter anymore.
What was her plight here?
She learned her lesson, I think, is what she said. Pretty much, she's like, "There's still a hate group."
Yeah,
But I learned my lesson. I'm not going to talk about them anymore because I need my account.
I got reported, guys.
I love it. I love her views, like 659, 363, 593. She's got 1151 up there. I'm like, bitch, I post on TikTok maybe like once. Shit, I don't even know how often.
Every
Not
3
very
months.
often. Yeah, and I get more views than that. And I have like 12 followers. Like, I don't know. It's probably like 30, but
So
still, you get the point. Like she
I'm
is
just
like
trying to
really
figure out what her
invested
plight
into this
was.
whole thing.
Like, what was the initial plight? Like, what was so fucking wrong that she was trying to rally people? Like, there's this account and they make fun of liberals. It's just, it's not right.
She's an SJW, and every time that oh my god, Cray eyes. Oh my god. Hold on, let me pull this back up.
Oh shit. Whoa. Holy shit. Should we caption this? Should we caption this? This is the face she makes when you pull it out and she finds out you weren't lying.
Oh yes.
That reaction to, oh, I love big dicks, and then she finds out you weren't playing.
Oh yeah.
No, now you gotta back that game up, Toots. Oh, she's gonna
no. This one's for Phil. Oh my god, pineapples do make it taste better.
This week on the KOE Nation. God damn, that's good stuff.
All right, so let's get our nosing glasses out here. Get a little pineapple.
Oh, you can really smell the pineapple with this one.
Sorry, folks.
Oh, it's got great legs.
Inside joke on
great legs on this one.
Pineapple is supposed to make your semen taste better. And
see how it sticks to the glass.
Long story.
It's not that long.
And yet it is.
And yet
oh dear.
Oh, that's good stuff. Coming soon to the KOE Nation. Be on the lookout, folks. Ooh, what's that?
It's just people posting. They're still. She's so pissed, can barely contain herself. Laugh my ass off. It was a big Twitter out there, lady, and you don't know what to do with these. So yeah, she just got Twitter famous all of a sudden.
Oh boy, this is great.
Sees lives and TikTok followers go up.
It's funny you bring this up because this is the week that I discovered the Facebook group Lefty Memes Hall of Shame. And I've just found this thing.
Is that where you've been getting them all?
Yeah, I found this group and I've just been, oh my god, these are amazing. It's like the best self-owning memes that they don't get are unintentionally, ironically funny. It's just brutal. Why
I
can't
just love the ones that are I unironically like against their own point. Like the one that I had brought up what was that, last week or a week before?
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, I can't believe you wouldn't put a mask on your child for COVID at school. Like, oh no, like you'd let your kid go to school with head lice. But like, you mean a thing that kills like nobody, spreads really easily, but really kills nobody and is very, very, very harmless. Like you want to put hats on kids? Is that what you're saying? You want kids to go to school with hats on? Do you understand what the fuck you're just saying? Like, these people don't fucking think through their goddamn memes sometimes. You're like, what the fuck?
No, because it's all emotional driven bullshit. It's all straw man crap. It's the Captain America meme is so fucking spot on. Mostly fucking ripped off, mostly straw man, all emotion. It's true. Yeah. Lefty memes, they're trash most of the time. There are a few good ones, I will say.
We should do a lefty meme spectacular episode. Just like find everything we can.
Yeah. I
just
sent
break
like
them
30
down
this week, so yeah,
There's a couple you posted. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that's about.
No, that's the beauty of it. You don't even understand the point that they're trying to make. Like they started making it like, this is really good. This is minds are gonna blow.
This is gonna own
it's gonna change
the R's. This is gonna own the R's.
Own them. Just own the R's. Own those racists. And then, yeah, halfway through, they lost the plot. You can't understand what they're saying. Yeah, that's like, most of them are like
No,
three paragraphs long.
The dude
I'm like, that's not a meme.
The dude that's making it's like, honey, how can I make this more inclusive?
You did not use the proper pronouns. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Damn it.
Son of a bitch. You're
This is
right.
why
Let's
women are
start
so much better
over.
at everything. I love you, honey. If you're okay with that,
can we have your friends over for drinks?
So they can pick on
My
me and
friends
tell
are
me how
assholes.
horrible men are.
My friends are assholes.
They voted for Trump.
Well, I think they did. I'm too scared to ask them. They might beat me up.
That's true.
But that would be secretly really hot. All right. I think that's a good spot to wrap this fucking thing up.
Wow, that was beautiful. Do we have an update on what the fuck was going on in Australia, or is that still just like chaos?
Let me look it up on Twitter. Actually, that's the only place I can find it. But they like shut off the internet. Like that was the last I had heard, and then like a lot of shit just stopped.
It's like my house over in Australia all of a sudden. I almost didn't have internet today, so yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we are gonna switch over to Twitter. Let me pull up because
Twitter getting a lot of love tonight.
I tell you what, it's one of the most safe places to share content now.
Weird because it's not that censored in terms of what you say and what you can post.
Yep.
Crazy. Weird that people really respond to less censorship. God, it's almost like we don't want that.
So, Australian police forcibly dragging away a woman who took part in a peaceful protest. Yeah, you're not allowed to protest in Australia. It's far from America, of course. But like, yeah, protesting, they'll just arrest you for weird shit like that. I don't know if that's true.
Can.
Yeah. Looks like Elijah Schaefer. He's got a bunch of good footage. A lot of people don't like listening to him because he's very political. But
nobody wants to be beaten to submission. Nobody wants to be pistol whipped into putting on a mask. Nobody's wanting that.
Nobody's asking for it, and nobody's asking.
Holy shit!
You're talking about, but there are.
This is ridiculous.
The government to
do. They were like beating the holy hell out of people. And every time they would try to rise up, like, I don't know, it just seemed to flutter out. I don't know.
Well, I mean, by numbers alone, like the sheer groups of people had the numbers advantage. But yeah, once the actual weaponry that the police forces had, yeah, eventually they're going to overtake them.
Remember this meme?
Therefore, it pains me to announce that I have no option but to resign from the office of Premier.
That's fucking great.
That is great.
They've had videos where like the cops are like beating the hell out of people, chasing them down and shit, and then and they're like, you know, what the fuck you doing? Like, why are you doing this? You don't have to do this. He's like, hey mate, like, I don't want to be doing this. Go home so I don't have to do this. I just like I don't like having to be here anymore. And the guy would be like, you don't have to fucking do it, man. You don't have to do this. He's like, I got to put food on my table. He's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You won't let me go to work.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucked up deal.
It's that it's going to be me or you mentality now, and it doesn't matter which side you're on.
Hey, here's that weird, creepy dude.
Australia. AU? That's a symbol for gold.
Probably. He already left, I'm sure.
Tom!
What a fun world. Yeah. I don't know.
Fun.
I don't know if that's the word.
No.
I don't know. We had fun tonight. We had fun.
Yeah. It's still fun here.
You know what caused Tom to show up?
What?
All of the nasty things we just said about soy boys. It's summoned Tom. That's all we have to do is do some soy boy bits on here, and Tom just magically was like, I wonder what dog and chicken are doing tonight.
Well, you're probably not wrong.
We summon the power of the soy boy.
I guess I'm curious. All right. Well, since he made an appearance, let's check in on the tomfoolery show real quick. No.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Still sleeping.
Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up.
Uh,
There he is. All right, good. He's still here. I was hoping he'd see that.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo.
So yeah, ever since they allegedly cut the internet, I haven't been following it that closely. It doesn't look like a whole lot more is coming out of Australia.
It's like what they took away the guns, right? Everybody gave those up, and now they're
Long
taking
time
away
ago.
long time ago. And now they can't fight back. They want to fight back, they can't. And now they're taking away the internet. It's a completely integral part of society at this point.
The sad part is okay. The sad part of it is though, it's not that big of a group as like we all want to imagine that it's this huge chunk of Australians that are like,
yeah.
No, it's not. It's a small fucking minority. Like I saw something that was like 70% of Australians are like in approval of what their government's doing with lockdowns. They're in lockstep with mainstream media, but they also do have different class systems there. And it's mainly the surf class right now that are like fucking pissed and trying to stand up because they can't get food, they can't get water. They're waiting in line for fucking blocks, like bread lines. Like that's one of those things where like we'll never see bread lines again. We're such an advanced civilization. Yeah, well, you got them in fucking Australia now. It's creepy. It's creepy that anybody could treat people like no matter your thoughts. I don't want to say the V word too many times in any show, but like your thoughts on that or fucking anything with COVID, anything related to that. The fact anybody has to wait in line to get fucking food because they're not allowed to work to make money to provide for themselves is a tragedy in itself.
Yeah,
and you failed as a government if you allowed that to happen.
And seeing even a small group of people in that country having to rise up out of necessity just to make their voices heard. And now their voices have been completely silenced because the internet's fucking gone. So it's not like they can even like shout out to the rest of the world. That's crazy to think that it could be completely cut off. Communication with the outside world, something that we've become so accustomed to, is completely cut off now. So, my God, like, I just want everybody to understand that the fears and the conspiracy theories that a lot of the uber right-leaning people have, that they're going to take our guns, they're going to force things on us, they're going to take away our basic rights. Oh, you're just being a silly nut job right-wingy piece of shit. No, you can actually see this stuff happening in a country that didn't have any problems just going about their business and doing what they like throughout the day. Those things are being taken away, and they have been taken away. And now we don't even know what the fuck's going on over there.
We don't know what the fuck's going on over here. So,
well, that's true, but at least they have the common decency to fucking lie to us about it. Damn it! And that's how we like it.
At least
like
pull the fucking pull the blanket over my eyes. Damn it!
Lie to me.
Lie to me harder, Daddy.
Harder.
All right, that'll do it tonight, folks. A little bit of a short show, but wanted to make sure we get one in for you this week. That was a good time, actually.
Yes. Got a lot
short,
in.
Sweet, to the point, but that was some good stuff.
Weird how much we can get in such a smart amount of time.
When we don't have Phil interrupting every 5 fucking seconds. Isn't
I know.
Crazy.
If I may. But before we go, we got to mention one more time. Happy birthday, Phil.
Yes.
Wherever you may be.
Check him out. KOE Nation, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yes.
Cheers to the great Phil KOE, who makes all of our shows at least 2 hours long.
Well, yeah, minimum.
All right, shall I?
You shall. Oh,
yeah. Here we go. All that being said, thank you, folks, for tuning into the Dog and Chicken Show. And this has been episode 106. Yes, we got to see
107.
Rogan. We get. Oh, yeah, it is 107. Anyway.
I'm the one that's been fucking up.
I know. Like, I'm allowed to fuck it up once in a while. Right. We got to see Joe Rogan fight card taking down Cenk Uygur. We got to see Corey Chunk Uygur. Sorry. We got to see MGK get his ass kicked by Corey Taylor from Slipknot. That was fantastic. What other fight did we see?
Dog and Laundry.
Oh, yeah. Dog the Bounty Hunter chase. Well, we're
Dog the Bounty Hunger.
He probably is hungry. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Dog the leather leather side boob chasing down Brian
Laundrie.
Brian Laundrie.
Yes.
These
Van
people's
Girl,
names. Wow.
Alleged Van Girl murderer.
Yeah, Van Girl killer. I don't know. It was a good show. It was fun. I had a good time. I don't know. Next week we'll be live Thirsty Thursday. I'm hoping we get back to it.
Yeah. Yep. No, we should be in the clear. I think
I'm off all next week, so I'll probably be posting some weird shit randomly and making some videos. And
I think my wife's overnights are done, so I should be good to go on Thursday nights live from here on out. And yeah, if you've got some stuff to do, I mean, we've got a ton of content. I got
my wife's anniversary, but outside of that, like I got to winterize the camper, and I don't have shit to do, and I'm off for like 12 days. So
you better do that.
Yeah, I better do that.
I think I've got another couple best ofs coming down the pike as well.
Good night, Canadian dude. He's like, oh, it's Zombie Batman. I'm like,
Zombie Batman, goddammit.
He's still Canadian dude to me.
Yes. Nope, I got a couple more best of, and actually, I did want to say, because these are getting thicker into the year of 2020, and they're getting very contested, and tempers are flaring, tensions are high. It's going to be some good stuff. So be on the lookout for the best of. If you haven't seen them yet, get on the channel here on YouTube, and of course, Big Buck and Empire.
Yeah,
Facebook,
Tom's starting to show up in those best ofs now. So
yes, and I just listened to the debut of Hans on last year's shows, so things got heated on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, good time.
Every time Hans was on, those were
it was a good episode.
Super heated.
It was a good episode. Definitely check out the best ofs. Big Bucket Empire, Dog and Chicken Show on Big Bucket Entertainment, and the Dog and Chicken Show on YouTube. We've got 2 channels because we're too much to handle for just one channel, or because they're probably going to cancel.
And we're running out of strikes. So.
Yeah, running out of strikes. That too. Yeah. And of course, the Twitch and the D Live and all that good shit. The Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, the KOE Nation, all that good
Send us stars on Facebook. All that
yes,
good shit.
Damn it. All right.
All right. As always, folks, I am not prepared to hit the intro button. So
that's exactly what I was talking about.
Stuff. Yeah,
that's exactly
that
what
was
I was
intense.
Talking about.
That was intense. All right. As always, folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. Ting, ting, ting. As always, appreciate you. Love you. Bye. And see if it smooths itself out.
Tell you what I'll do if I ever get back. I promise to refabricate you. Raging river of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you